Hey there, YouTubers! Hi there, Dr. Sheep here. Welcome back to another philosophy video. Now, before you click off, because I know you all do, gotta answer next week's question. So leave a comment below, please. Next week's question has to do with: do you choose the life you want to live? Or do you let life choose it for you? It's a saying I made up. Choose the life you want to live. Don't let life choose it for you. Give me your thoughts, your opinions, your philosophical views. Anyways, on to today's video. So last 2 weeks ago, I asked you guys the question: is it in human nature to want to share information about yourself? These philosophy videos are all broken down in 3 parts. First, we go over your comments, then we go over the facts, societal norms, and then finally, my opinion. So let's jump in to your comments. So there were 2 comments on the last philosophy video. The first one is by the water bottle. I feel like that question really doesn't have an answer, because some people never share what they're thinking, and some people tell everyone. Some people only tell very select people. I feel like it depends on how you have been received by people after you share those things about yourself. If it's a bad perception, you probably won't want to share very often after that. Damn, that was a long comment. My bad. No, that's good. That's great, water bottle. The longer, the better. The more content. Kidding, but seriously, longer you express your opinions better. It's good. Dr. Sheep's #1 fan commented: yes, it is human nature to talk about yourself. Some people do it to get attention, others do it in a genuine interaction with others. As friends/acquaintances, people like to know what about each other and how life has been. Okay, but why? Why do we want to do that? I guess maybe that's what I should have asked. No, I did ask that. I did ask, why do we like to share information about ourselves? Why do we feel good? Well, I went and did the facts, and so now it's time for the facts. I need more comments next time, guys. We're only like 3 minutes in to what is normally a 15-minute video. Oh dear, you guys don't want me to ramble on for 10 minutes, okay? My throat doesn't want me to ramble on for 10 minutes. So, let's get into the facts, shall we? So now it's time for the science part of these philosophy videos. Let me know also at the end of your comment how you like these videos. Are they going well? I mean, this last one has 11 views on it. I don't know. I think they're doing just fine. Anyways, so according to psychologyscience.org, so I don't know if that's trusted. I'm assuming it's trusted. Sharing of stories or information may be driven in part by arousal. What kind of stories are we talking about here, okay? We're not talking, those kinds of stories, alright? But we'll read on. When people are psychologically aroused, not physically aroused. There's a difference. I'm stimulated by your mind, not your body. Okay, it's getting weird. Anyways, when people are psychologically aroused, whether due to emotional stimuli or otherwise, I see where you're going with that. The autonomic nervous is activated. I'm hoping I'm reading that right. Okay, is activated, which then boosts social transmission. Simply put, evoking certain emotions can help increase chance of messages shared. I guess that kind of answers the question of why we want to share. Oh, I guess it does answer the question, doesn't it? I don't know where I was going with that. Simply put it, stories that invoke emotion are going to get people to want to share it, which will pass the information on, and this information will be more successful. And in the information age which we live in, that kind of stuff is more important than ever. News articles, the newspapers do a lot of sensational journalism, okay? And that sensational journalism is clickbait, what we would call on YouTube. And it gets people to click on the news article, even though it's wrong, and it gets them all fired up. The 2016 election is a great example. All this fake information is being passed around, but it keeps being circulated because people aren't thinking. They're just emotionally provoked. And it's like, oh my gosh, I gotta tweet about this. I gotta go on Facebook about this and complain. And it continues to happen. I mean, Facebook is trying to crack down on it. I mean, they're doing their best. But it's true. These things... Emotions are a driver. Yes. Yes, I will agree with them on this. Alright? Emotions are a driver for why we communicate. That's facts. Guys, you need to add more comments. I guess this one wasn't very... There wasn't much here. So I guess for the next video, before I go into my opinions, elaborate. Tell people to comment on this. Get other people's opinions. Ask them if you can leave them in the comments. We need to get as much people as possible. We're kind of starting to lose that dialogue here. It's so important for these videos. There's also... Oh, when it comes to next week's question, or next video's question, choose the life you want to live, don't let life choose it for you. Are you a I kind of get the idea from Tim Elmore. He wrote the Habitudes books. And one of the habitudes is, are you a thermostat or a thermometer? These are usually taught during leadership classes. And the idea is a thermometer, you know, say you have a group of people. A thermometer is just another person in the group. They go along with what everybody else does. They react to what's happening. A thermostat actually changes the temperature, actually changes the landscape of the group, of the project. So are you a thermostat or a thermometer? Let me know in the comments below. Anyways, on to my opinion on today's video. Cranking these videos out. Gotta drag them out. Get that watch time, get them views. Anyways, so, what's my opinion on... Well, this all really came down to... something happened to me, or something happened. And all I wanted to do at that very moment was go and share the information. And I'm really curious if social media and that kind of stuff has changed us fundamentally, as this current generation wants to share this stuff more than ever. And you know, back in the day, sharing like what you ate for lunch with like everybody, so you know, say a millennial has some avocado toast, they'll go and post it to their hundreds of followers on Instagram or Facebook. Probably not Facebook, but Instagram or Snapchat. 20 years ago, whether it had been Facebook or not, this would have been unheard of. Going around and telling people, yeah, this is what I had for lunch today. Going to work and posting on the bulletin board, you know, the public area to let people know about information. That's unheard of. I think that kind of stuff has changed. I think we're sharing more information now than ever because of the internet, you guys. But why are we aroused by this though? Why do, I guess I know why emotional responses get us to want to share information. When you're emotional about something, you're fueled, you just want to spell it out. Like, for example, guy meets girl. Guy really likes girl. guy wants to just tell people, like, hey, I met this really cool girl today, and I'm gonna ask her out. You're fueled by this emotion, this joy. Like, hey, I met this really cool person, and I want to get to know them. I want to spend time with them. I want to be around them. And you just want to share your joy, your good news with people. I guess it also comes to another thing. I guess when we were like in the trees and stuff, okay, something bad happened somewhere. They want to rush back to the group and tell everybody, hey, this bad thing happened. Or if something good happened, like, hey, I found another tree just over the hill. It's got a lot more fruit. We can go there and get a lot more food. I can see that being an evolutionary trait as well. And coming into today's thing, now we're not like, hey dude, Walmart's running a deal, which I mean everybody would do that, but it's not that simple anymore. Now it's like, hey, I met a girl, or I had avocado toast for lunch. Ugh. But that kind of stuff happens now. It's what people do. And people are willing to share more information about themselves. Now, I think our sense of privacy and what we do and don't tell people is we're losing that, in a sense, if that makes sense. So, is it human nature to share things? I don't know if it's human nature. I think it's normal for creatures who have the mental capacity, or the capacity to share information, to tell others about things that you would use as an evolutionary advantage. Is it just human? Bees don't really they communicate with each other. Ants use pheromones to communicate with each other. That's all for the benefit of the hive. Whoa, I don't know what happened there. Had to do a random cut. What? Yeah, it totally wasn't because my roommates decided to shout absurdities. Anyways, yeah, I think I've gotten about as far as I can get with this. I think it is human nature, but at the same time, sharing information isn't human. Humans are the first ones to have language, but I don't think it's necessarily human to want to share information, though. Language is human. What is contained inside that language, information, is not. Bees do it, dolphins and whales do it, although theirs are much more simple than ours. It's the same concept. Anyways, make sure you comment for next week. You a thermostat or thermometer? Do you let life choose your? Do you choose your own life, or do you let life choose it for you? You know, do you take it by the horns and take action, or do you just lay down? Leave a comment. Let me know, please. I beg you. I need content. I dragged this video out to, I think, about 10 minutes, which is impressive. Anyways, I'd like to thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, and share new philosophy videos every other Thursday, 2 p.m. Central Time, and good night. Subs for trees. Subs for trees. Subs for trees. Subs for trees. Oh, you're still here? I thought I told you to go home. Oh, you want more? I'm flattered. Check out the playlist. If you want exclusive content, check out my Instagram, Dr_Sheep_YouTube. That's all lowercase. If you want to help the earth, subscribe. When I reach 100 subscribers, I'm going to plant 10 trees. If you feel that's too small, then check out my channel chart where I lay out even bigger goals. Finally, stick around for the next 20 seconds to give me that sweet watch time. Bye.